Yo, what's good, fam? Welcome back to the channel where we unpack the wildest ideas. Today, we're diving into Alexic's TED Talk, Are We Cooked? How Social Media Shapes Language. And it's straight up mind-blowing. Adam, a linguist and TikTok's etymology nerd, drops gems about how social media is changing the way we talk. His line, "We're entering a new era of language change," hits hard as he breaks down slang like unalive, skibidi, and riz. X is buzzing, fans are hyped, with posts like Adam's spitting facts. While others say, Gen Z slang's too much, we're unpacking how algorithms fuel words from Black and queer communities and why it's got us questioning identity. Hit that like button, comment, what's your fave internet slang? Let's dive into this linguistic chaos. Stick around for the full tea. Let's set the stage. Adam's TED Talk, dropped May 13, 2025, is all about how platforms like TikTok are rewriting language. Words like unalive pop up to dodge censorship, while riz and giant go viral overnight. He says social media algorithms push these terms, creating hyper-specific identities for profit. X posts are wild. One fan tweeted, "Adam's exposing big tech's word game." While another said, "This slang's just brain rot." Adam, a Harvard linguistics grad, uses surveys like one with 1,000 plus middle school teachers to show how kids use unalive in essays. We're diving into why this matters and how it's shaping culture. Smash that subscribe button, and let's get into how social media's messing with our words. Okay, let's talk impact. Adam's talk isn't just nerdy wordplay, it's a wake-up call. He says, algorithms make you identify with niche labels to sell you stuff. Think skibidi toilet or core aesthetics. Is social media's turning language into a marketing tool. X's lead a one post called it a linguistic revolution, while another said, "We're so cooked." Adam highlights how Black and queer communities create slang like slay or yacht, only for it to be co-opted online. This isn't new, all language evolves, but the speed's insane. We're unpacking how this shapes identity and why it's sparking debates. Hit that notification bell, and let's break it down. A comment if you've used unalive IRL. Now, let's zoom in on Adam. He's not just a TED speaker, he's the etymology nerd with 3 million TikTok followers. His talk, part of TEDxPen 2025, blends humor and data, like how yacht went from African American English for goddamn to a meme about butts. X fans are obsessed. One tweet said, "Adam's making linguistics cool," while another called him Gen Z's word guru. He warns that algorithms amplify extremist rhetoric, but he's hopeful, if a word's banned, we'll just make another. We're analyzing why his take's so fresh and how it's changing how we see language. Want more? Join our Patreon for exclusive breakdowns. Drop a comment, what slang's blowing up on your feed? Let's talk context. Social media's a language factory, and Adam's TED Talk shows how platforms like TikTok push slang to keep us hooked. But at what cost? Words from marginalized groups, like slay or bussin', get stripped of meaning when brands jump in. X is buzzing. A one fan posted, "Adam's calling out cultural theft," while another said, "It's just how language works." His talk, backed by surveys of teachers hearing unalive in classrooms, shows kids are shaping English. We're diving into why this evolution's so fast and what it means for culture. Smash that like button if you're hooked, and let's keep spilling. A comment your fave TikTok slang. Alright, let's get into the fan wars. Adam's talk has X on fire. Some fans are all in, saying, he's exposing how algorithms control us. Others think, Gen Z slang's ruining English. One post read, "Adam's right, a Black and queer slang gets jacked." While another argued, language always changes, chill. His point about unalive dodging bans and riz building identity has folks debating. We're breaking down the top X reactions and what they mean for his argument. Is social media cooking our language, or is it just evolving? Hit that subscribe button, and let's dive deeper. Drop your thoughts below. So, why is this talk so big? Adam's not just explaining slang, he's showing how social media's a language virus. Words spread like infections, he says, and TikTok's the host. X's hype. One fan tweeted, "Adam's TED Talk is a banger," while another said, "It's not that deep." From skibidi to riz, these terms shape how we see ourselves, but algorithms decide what's hot. Adam's hopeful, thought new words like unalive prove we're creative. We're unpacking why this resonates and how it fits into language history. Smash the notification bell, and let's keep it real. Comment if you think social media's ruining or saving language. Let's talk legacy. Adam's TED Talk, part of his book Aleksic, is a cultural moment. He's not just nerding out, he's warning us to stay aware, be mindful when your words are engineered. He says, X posts show fans are inspired. One said, Adam's changing how I see TikTok, while another called it overhyped. His work, from NPR to the Washington Post, makes him a voice for Gen Z's language. We're diving into how his talk builds on linguistics and why it's sparking global convos. Want more? Check our last video for more TED breakdowns. Comment, what's the weirdest slang you've heard lately? Okay, let's get real. Adams, are we cooked? Question isn't just catchy, it's deep. Social media's not just changing words, it's changing us. From unalive in classrooms to res in memes, these terms reflect identity and censorship. X is buzzing, one fan said. Adam's exposing the algorithm's grip. While another argued, slang's always been messy. His talk, backed by data like teacher surveys, shows how fast language shifts. We're analyzing why this matters for culture and identity. Hit that like button if you're Team Adam, and subscribe for more. Comment if you think we're cooked or just evolving. Alright, fam, let's wrap it up. Aleksic, are we cooked? How social media shapes language is a TED Talk that's got us shook. His deep dive into slang like unalive and riz shows how TikTok and algorithms are rewriting English. X is still buzzing, with fans debating if we're doomed or just creative. Will new words keep popping up, or are we stuck in a loop? We're recapping why this talk's a must-watch and what's next for language. Smash that subscribe button, check our Patreon for more tea, and comment, what's your fave internet word? Let's keep the convo going. See ya all in the next one.